Hello again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw different types of potion bottles. We will also be talking about the composition for our potion bottle masterpiece. If you are uncomfortable with drawing potion bottles, you can consider them ink wells. I'll even throw in how to draw a quill. So, let's get started. I do have a reference here for us today. It is a glass jar that is full of little baby seashells, and it has a cork stopper. So unlike the other two videos, this one does have a stopper that I will show you how to draw. I'll show you how to draw it by itself, as well as in the container, and what that's going to look like. Remember that your view is different from mine because I am at a different angle than the camera. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. As in previous videos, I am going to sketch out a block of what this looks like before I start detailing anything. This way I can make sure that everything is at the right proportion and at the right angle for me. Alright, that's looking a little lopsided. It's okay, I can fix that. Now, please remember to draw light until you know what it is you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. There is going to be another circle inside this shape right here, indicating where the opening of the jar is. Now, we're not going to be able to see the back part of the jar, but I am drawing it at the moment just because that's going to help me make sure that my shape is correct. Sometimes you want to draw through the shapes to make sure that they meet up correctly. Like, you can't see this line here that I just drew upwards, but I want to make sure I have the same distance on both sides and I have the same amount of jar on both sides underneath. So drawing through it helps me keep my proportions in check. Alright, so our jar actually has a cute little ribbon going around it, so I will add in that extra line there, and it looks like there's a knot and some paper sticking up and some sticking down. This is really crinkly ribbon, so we can go ahead and add those crinkles in, but it is firmly underneath the upper lip of this jar. And then for the cork, I'm going to go up at the edge of this inner piece right here, and you can see the circle at the top of the cork. You can also see a little bit of the cork inside the glass. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that as well. For detailing, I can add in some little speckling, maybe even a divot in the cork. And then we are going to draw something inside of the container. Alright, there is going to be a very thin outline of the glass along the sides, and we are going to make it a liquid that is sloshing around in the jar. Alright, so you can color that liquid any way you want. I am also going to do some shading on here. So for the shading, I am once again using hatching to create the shading. And remember, the closer to the corner, to the edge, we want it to be darker than the middle of where the glass is. So I am going to be drawing some extra lines that end sooner than the ones that go further out. That's just making it look a little bit darker around the edges. And same thing up here. We can do darker. And there we go. We have our jar. I'm going to darken my lines just a little bit more so that they are easier to see. And I might draw some darker lines on my ribbon, just as it's easier to see the that there is some wrinklage to that paper. Alright. And there we go. Our third bottle.